As the political season intensifies, all eyes turn to National Leadership Institute Kyankwanzi, the strategic nerve center of the ruling national resistance movement. What appears on the surface as a routine retreat is slowly unfolding into a stage of influence, loyalty, and subtle political maneuvering. Here is the story step by step. The arrival of MPs from the national resistance movement, alongside select opposition and independent legislators for the verification, is complete. Many leaders completed verification and are now waiting for the iconic yellow buses to transport them to the venue. They received accreditation, underwent COVID-19 testing, and were issued conference bags. But beyond logistics, attention quickly shifted to what Richard Taudong had to say.
The members of parliament elect are now coming to do accreditation and do COVID test and pick their conference bags. Tomorrow by 8 a.m. in the morning, we expect them to return here, where we shall be loading them in the buses to be taken to Kyankwanzi. The program has already started. Today is the beginning, and I'm happy that so many have already reported, and by afternoon I'm sure we would have finished this process and we shall be ready to take them to Kyankwanzi. They are eager to attend the training and the retreat, and definitely, as you can see, only members of parliament who have been elected for the 12th parliament are coming for accreditation. Those who did not make it are not invited, including ministers who did not make it to parliament. So we are only accredited those who were elected, newly elected members of parliament, and also the independent who are willing to work with the NRM party. And the list is long, and everybody is reporting, and they are very eager to come and attend the retreat. So thank you so much, and this is the brief I can give you.
The Deputy Secretary General Rose Namayanja also addressed the press regarding the Kyankwanzi retreat, offering insight into the party's preparedness and expectations.
We leave here at exactly 9. All members will come and board the buses to Kyankwanzi, and then from there we shall have the opening ceremony at 2 p.m. by the national chairman, who is always there full time until the 15th, when this retreat will end.
Richard Taudong emphasized strict adherence to the invitation list. He made it clear only those who qualified should attend. Even ministers who lost in the elections were explicitly barred from appearing.
The program has already started. Today is the beginning, and I'm happy that so many have already reported, and by afternoon I'm sure we would have finished this process and we shall be ready to take them to Kyankwanzi. They are eager to attend the training and the retreat, and definitely, as you can see, only members of parliament who have been elected for the 12th parliament are coming for accreditation. Those who did not make it are not invited, including ministers who did not make it to parliament.
As arrivals continued, the atmosphere reflected happiness, renewed friendships, and political hope. Leaders walked in with pride, signaling unity, or at least the appearance of it. Richard Taudong further revealed that some opposition and independent MPs are under review, with their cases being handled under the guidance of Museveni, the party chairman.
Special cases that only the chairman of the party can give us directive on how to proceed. And this includes members who belong to other political parties but willing to work with NRM. Those lists can only be cleared by the national chairman of the party. And so we are still waiting for his guidance on how we can proceed with them. But yes, we are open and willing to work with anybody as a party, but there are certain protocols we follow for certain categories.
You went on to disclose that the case of Norbert is being personally handled by Museveni.
Yeah, the case of Honorable Norbert is now being handled by the national chairman of the party, and definitely at the right time that will be clarified.
Oh, Baduku PL on TV.
Just days earlier, Norbert was seen in Gulusit attending an event with Laibi College Old Boys Association, that's Lakoba. Interestingly, he admitted he never studied at Laibi College and regrets it. His presence there raised eyebrows. Was it simply admiration for the institution or part of a broader political outreach? Now, with this invitation to the NRM retreat, questions deepen. Is this quiet alignment or high-level diplomacy in motion?
College Laibi Parents Teachers Association. That one. And I've now started talking to members of Lakoba to start a lobbying campaign so that you people can have mercy on me and make me an associate member.
Welcome that one.
My lobbying team is led by Mukuncharo, who I understand is now on his way to France escorting a willow. That he enjoyed the music so much he has decided to go with a willow. Truly, I am honored to associate with this initiative. And if you are a member of Lakoba and you are not here, you should be ashamed. The cause that you support, the projects that you support are very important. But more importantly, it is not even about numbers. The fact that you are here is an inspiration. By being here, the little boys walking across asked, "Who are these?" And they said, "These are the old boys of Laibi College." And then they make up their mind. They go to their parents and say, "When I grow up, I want to go to Laibi College." So there is the symbolism of what you are doing here. I have met the head teacher and I know about some of the projects. I want to pledge my total support to Lakoba. Thank you very much to the runners, the walkers, crawlers. Martin Luther King said, "If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. By all means, keep moving." I don't know where I will fall, but I promise I'll keep moving. Godspeed. Thank you.
Meanwhile, the speakership race is heating up. Lydia Wanyoto Mutende shared a video in a local language, which you don't understand, accompanied by a strong caption in English, good enough, declaring her intention to contest for Speaker of the 12th Parliament. In her statement addressed to you, Museveni, she highlighted over 30 years of service under the national resistance movement, both nationally and internationally, expressing confidence in her capability to lead Parliament. As we await more updates, the spotlight remains firmly on the speakership contest. The political chessboard is forming with key attention on Anita Among and Norbert. What unfolds in Kyankwanzi may not just shape party direction, but redefine alliances ahead of the next parliamentary term. Stay tuned, because in Kyankwanzi, every move matters.
The orientation of the NRM members of parliament is a culture of the national resistance movement, where new members of parliament, before the new parliament takes shape, are taken for an orientation at the National Leadership Institute in Kyankwanzi. While there are so many topical issues that are taught to them, emanating from eminent personalities within Uganda. They are taken through the manifesto of the party, because the people of Uganda entrusted NRM they are taken through the agenda contained in the National Development Plan 4, and ministries, departments and agencies of government present on the various activities that they have in fulfillment of the National Resistance Movement manifesto. So this is a very, very important culture where new members are initiated before the new parliament takes shape. It is also important because all decisions within the NRM Parliamentary Caucus are taken through consensus under the rules of procedure of the NRM Parliamentary Caucus.